Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important topics for anyone entering the later stages of life: how to slow down the aging process. Specifically, we'll explore a surprising statistic. 90% of people are aging faster than they need to. The big question is why? After all, we've been told our genes or simple wear and tear determine how quickly we age. But the truth is, there's a key factor speeding up aging for most of us, and once you understand it and learn how to address it, you'll discover new ways to revitalize your health and longevity. That hidden factor, more often than not, is chronic stress. Think about your own experiences. Are you frequently worried about finances, family, health issues, or global events? Do you go to bed with your mind racing, only to wake up feeling drained rather than refreshed? If so, you're not alone. Chronic stress can wear down both the body and the mind. While a bit of stress can be healthy, motivating us to get things done, long-term stress leaves us in a constant fight-or-flight state. This taxes our system and contributes to accelerated aging in about 90% of adults. Stress isn't just an emotional experience, it's also a physical event. When we experience stress, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones serve a purpose in emergencies, but if your body is constantly flooded with them, they start to weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and disrupt your sleep. Over time, these changes can speed up the natural aging process, making your skin less elastic, your muscles weaker, and your mind more fatigued. In fact, high levels of cortisol are correlated with a breakdown in cellular health, which is crucial for maintaining youthful energy and vitality. Now, before we delve deeper, it's essential to recognize that awareness is the first step in slowing down aging. Many older adults dismiss their worries or anxieties as just part of life, never realizing how harmful that mental tension can be. When you become aware that stress accelerates aging, you're already empowering yourself to make positive changes. Don't underestimate the importance of simply naming the stress, acknowledging it, and deciding to address it. This shift in mindset might sound small, but it's the foundation upon which all other healthy behaviors will build, guiding you toward greater wisdom and well-being. Consider how often you experience physical signs of stress: stiff shoulders, shallow breathing, a clenched jaw. These are your body's messages that something is off. And when stress becomes prolonged, these signs become chronic. Think of it like a car that's constantly revving its engine without stopping. The parts eventually wear out. The engine might break down sooner than expected. In the human body, this engine breakdown appears as age-related declines, fatigue, memory lapses, frequent colds or infections, and joint pain. Being aware of these signals isn't about becoming fearful. It's about becoming proactive and finding ways to restore balance. For many of us in older adulthood, society has long separated the mind from the body. We used to think mental or emotional issues existed independently from physical ones, but modern science and age-old wisdom agree that the mind and body are deeply intertwined. Chronic stress in our thoughts and emotions shows up as real, tangible problems in our body tissues. Likewise, physical health struggles can create mental and emotional burdens. Understanding this connection empowers us to take a holistic approach to health, caring equally for mental well-being, emotional stability, and physical vitality to slow down aging and improve overall quality of life. When it comes to stress, another vital topic emerges: inflammation. Chronic stress triggers a rise in inflammatory markers throughout the body. This might start with minor aches or pains, but can grow into more substantial issues like arthritis, heart disease, or other chronic conditions that commonly appear with age. Inflammation is our body's natural defense mechanism against injury or pathogens. However, when it becomes chronic, it turns against us, damaging healthy cells and tissues. This internal battle can speed up aging dramatically, making inflammation a major reason why 90% of people unknowingly accelerate their biological clock. An effective way to combat stress is to recognize the habits and patterns in your daily life that might be fueling it. Do you often stay up late worrying? Do you watch or read distressing news for hours before bedtime? Do you have a tendency to replay conflicts in your mind, creating cycles of negative thinking? These patterns might seem insignificant on the surface, but over weeks, months, and years, they can take a real toll. By identifying them, you can begin shifting your focus. Instead of fixating on what went wrong, you can start exploring healthier mental pathways to deal with challenges. One of the most direct ways to combat chronic stress is to adopt stress reduction techniques. These can include deep breathing exercises, guided relaxation sessions, gentle stretching, and meditation. For instance, taking a few moments each morning to close your eyes and breathe slowly can help reset your nervous system. Or you might follow a guided meditation that focuses on gratitude or mental imagery of peaceful places. Yoga or Tai Chi can also be excellent low-impact methods for relieving tension. Such activities aren't just for the young. In fact, older adults often find them especially beneficial for enhancing joint flexibility, balance, and a sense of centered calm. Nothing quite compares to a good night's rest for helping us recover physically and mentally. Sleep is when our bodies repair tissues, consolidate memories, and regulate hormone levels such as cortisol. In short, restful sleep is crucial for combating accelerated aging. Yet, insomnia or poor sleep quality is a common struggle among older adults. To improve sleep, try maintaining a consistent bedtime and waking schedule, avoid caffeine or heavy meals close to bedtime, and ensure your bedroom environment is dark, quiet, and comfortable. If necessary, explore calming routines before bed, like reading a light book or practicing gentle stretches to encourage deeper, more restorative rest. Alongside stress management and sleep, nutrition plays a monumental role in how quickly we age. The food we eat provides the building blocks for every cell in our body. A diet high in processed sugars, unhealthy fats, and excessive salt can exacerbate inflammation and stress. On the other hand, focusing on whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, can nourish your body, stabilize your mood, and reduce inflammation. Antioxidant-rich foods such as berries, leafy greens, and brightly colored vegetables help fight free radicals, which are another key driver of cellular aging. The more nutrient-dense your meals, the better for staving off premature aging. An often overlooked aspect of good nutrition is proper hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst may diminish, and we might not feel as inclined to drink water regularly. However, every cell, tissue, and organ in the body depends on adequate hydration to function optimally. Water helps flush out toxins, transport nutrients, and maintain healthy joints. Even mild dehydration can elevate stress hormones. To slow aging, aim to sip water throughout the day. If plain water isn't appealing, consider herbal teas or naturally flavored water with slices of fruit. Consistent hydration is a simple yet powerful tool. Exercise is another cornerstone for slowing aging and taming chronic stress. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to enjoy the benefits. Gentle, consistent activities like daily walks, cycling at a comfortable pace, or participating in water aerobics can do wonders. Regular movement improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and releases feel-good chemicals called endorphins. These can uplift your mood, ease stress, and foster a sense of well-being. For older adults, low-impact exercises are preferable to prevent injury. Always consult with a healthcare provider if you're starting a new fitness regime. But don't Let age discourage you from staying active. Though gentle exercise is vital, don't overlook strength training. Aging naturally leads to muscle mass decline, known as sarcopenia. This can cause decreased mobility, balance issues, and a higher risk of falls. Light resistance exercises, using resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even bodyweight movements like chair squats, help maintain muscle mass. They also contribute to bone density, crucial for preventing osteoporosis. Moreover, working your muscles helps regulate blood sugar levels and keeps inflammation under control. Strength training, done properly, can lift your mood as well, relieving stress and boosting confidence. It's a powerful way to slow down the aging process from multiple angles. It's impossible to address the stress-aging connection without talking about mental health. Emotional resilience, your ability to bounce back from adversity, plays a big role in how gracefully you age. Negative emotions like anxiety, anger, or despair can speed up aging by flooding your body with stress hormones. Conversely, cultivating positive emotions like gratitude, hope, and love can serve as a protective shield. Consider journaling, therapy, or counseling if you're facing emotional struggles. Sometimes, simply having someone to talk to can reduce mental burdens. Strengthening your support system through friends, community groups, or faith-based organizations also offers significant benefits for emotional well-being and a calmer mind. Stress doesn't just appear out of thin air, it accumulates over time through daily habits and choices. This is why mindful living can be so helpful. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. If you're eating a meal, truly taste each bite. If you're walking outside, notice the colors, shapes, and sounds around you. When worries arise, acknowledge them and let them pass without fixating. This practice trains the mind to stay grounded, reducing stress and promoting peace. Over weeks and months, mindful living can significantly slow down your perception of time speeding by and reduce signs of aging. Let's face it, life doesn't always go the way we plan. Especially in our later years, we may deal with unexpected hurdles, health setbacks, the loss of loved ones, financial changes. Instead of viewing these as insurmountable challenges, try reframing them as opportunities to learn, adapt, or contribute in new ways. This doesn't mean ignoring pain or grief. It means allowing yourself the space to grow from experiences, to glean lessons, and to share wisdom with younger generations. That reframing process can reduce the mental strain that often comes with hardships, further protecting you from accelerated aging. One of the most uplifting ways to combat stress in older adulthood is to rediscover, or discover for the first time, your passions. Have you always wanted to learn a musical instrument, write a book, or volunteer in your community? Engaging with meaningful activities provides a sense of purpose that lifts the spirit and dampens stress. Purpose-driven living has been associated with better cardiovascular health, stronger immune function, and enhanced mental alertness. Even small pursuits like gardening or knitting can spark joy and keep your mind engaged. This sense of purpose can be the cushion that softens life's blows and preserves vitality. We often hear that loneliness is detrimental to our well-being, and research supports this. People with strong social connections, family, friends, or community groups tend to live longer and age more gracefully. Isolation can fuel stress and create a cycle of negative thinking that exacerbates physical ailments. If you're feeling lonely, consider reaching out to people in your community. Join a local walking group, attend classes at a senior center, or volunteer for a cause you care about. The human touch, a shared laugh, or a heartfelt conversation can greatly reduce stress and help you cultivate a youthful spirit, regardless of your chronological age. It might sound simple, but laughter is a powerful stress buster. A hearty laugh releases endorphins, reduces tension, and even helps to lower stress hormones like cortisol. Think about how good you feel after sharing a belly laugh with someone. That feeling isn't just in your head, it's in your whole body, improving your immune response and even easing pain. Seek out humor where you can. Watch funny movies, share jokes, or spend time with people who make you smile. Don't underestimate laughter's healing potential. It's a cost-free, zero-risk method of combating accelerated aging and bringing more joy into your everyday life. Another powerful yet underused tool is gratitude. By deliberately focusing on the things in life you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from worry to appreciation. This simple change can lower stress, boost mood, and promote better physical health. To practice gratitude, you might keep a small notebook or journal. Each morning or evening, jot down 3 things, no matter how big or small, that you're grateful for. Consistency matters. Over time, you'll train your brain to notice positive events and experiences more than negative ones, effectively, reducing the stress that accelerates aging in so many people. Just because you've reached a certain age doesn't mean learning is over. In fact, lifelong learning is one of the best ways to keep your brain young. Learning something new stimulates neural connections, helps maintain cognitive flexibility, and can increase overall brain health. These mental exercises don't have to be complicated. You could try a new hobby, learn a language, or take an online class. By continually challenging yourself, you help prevent memory decline and reduce stress, as your mind becomes focused on growth rather than worry. Plus, the sense of accomplishment can bring a fresh wave of energy and optimism. Sometimes, spontaneity is exciting, but for stress management, consistency can be your best friend. Establishing a consistent daily routine, especially around mealtimes, exercise, and sleep, provides a sense of stability. This predictability calms the nervous system and helps regulate the internal body clock. When the body isn't guessing about what's coming next, it performs more efficiently. You may notice improved digestion, better sleep, and reduced mental clutter. A steady routine doesn't mean life becomes boring. Think of it as creating a reliable framework. Within that framework, you can still explore new interests and experiences without overwhelming your mind and body. Many older adults wonder about vitamins and supplements to slow aging. While there's no magic pill, certain supplements can support your overall health. Omega-3 fatty acids may help reduce inflammation. Vitamin D supports bone health and immune function. B vitamins are critical for energy and cognitive function. However, it's vital to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement, as individual needs vary widely. Oversupplementation can lead to imbalances that might cause stress on the body. The key is to use supplements as an adjunct to a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle, not as a replacement for good habits. We live in an era of constant information. Even older adults find themselves inundated with TV news, social media, and endless online content. While staying informed is good, there's a fine line between awareness and overwhelm. Chronic news exposure, especially negative or sensational stories, can increase stress levels. Consider setting boundaries. Limit your screen time. Choose uplifting or informative content rather than alarmist headlines, and give yourself tech-free periods during the day. Your mind needs time to rest and digest information. By controlling your media diet, you reduce one source of unnecessary stress that accelerates aging. For many older adults, spiritual or contemplative practices provide a deep sense of peace. Whether it's prayer, meditation, or simply quiet reflection, connecting with something larger than yourself can help you cope with stress. Spiritual practices often emphasize letting go of worries, trusting a higher power, or observing life's ebb and flow without judgment. This viewpoint can be profoundly comforting, reducing the anxiety and frustration that accelerate aging. Even if you're not religious, you can embrace contemplative habits like mindful nature walks, silent reading of philosophy, or journaling. Such pursuits can anchor you in the present moment and nurture resilience. Alongside gratitude and spirituality, forgiveness and acceptance are potent tools for emotional self-care. Holding on to grudges or regrets can create ongoing emotional stress. By learning to forgive both others and yourself, you release the heavy burden of anger or resentment. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of everything that has happened. It means you allow reality to be what it is, freeing yourself from futile mental battles. This shift can alleviate emotional tension, lighten your spirit, and slow down the mental wear and tear that contributes to physical aging. In a way, letting go allows you to move forward more gracefully. Aging might come with limitations, but it also brings the freedom to revisit abandoned goals and dreams. Perhaps work or family responsibilities took center stage for decades, and now you have the opportunity to pursue artistic endeavors, travel, or community projects you once set aside. This sense of personal fulfillment counters stress by fostering optimism and a sense of achievement. You're never too old to set new goals. A future-focused outlook keeps the mind engaged and resilient. It reminds you that life continues to unfold, offering experiences that can enrich your sense of purpose and keep you feeling youthful at heart. It's often said that helping others is a powerful way to help yourself. Volunteering can be a unique remedy for stress. By dedicating time and energy to worthwhile causes, such as mentoring younger people, supporting food banks, or assisting local charities, you shift your focus from personal worries to communal well-being. This shift can alleviate stress by creating a sense of contribution and social connection. You also experience gratitude from those you help, which can reinforce a positive mindset. Volunteering stimulates the mind, fosters new relationships, and promotes a feeling of belonging. All of this works together to slow the aging process. Patience is a virtue often associated with wisdom, yet in modern life we can find ourselves rushing even in older age. Cultivating patience, whether it's while standing in a line, dealing with family members, or waiting on life circumstances to change, can reduce stress drastically. Try to see waiting as an opportunity to breathe, reflect, or observe your surroundings. Instead of feeling irritated, consciously choose to remain calm. This small mental shift can have significant ripple effects, lowering tension and promoting emotional well-being. Over time, practicing patience becomes second nature, providing a buffer against the daily hassles that contribute to premature aging. Family can be a source of immense joy and sometimes stress. Conflicts between adult children, differences in values or unresolved past issues can weigh on your heart. Finding healthy ways to navigate these dynamics is important for maintaining emotional balance. Open, honest, and respectful communication is essential. You might also benefit from setting boundaries or seeking family counseling if tensions run high. Remember that you can't control others, but you can control your reactions. By choosing empathy, striving for understanding, and allowing room for growth, you foster a loving environment that alleviates stress and supports graceful aging for everyone involved. It's empowering to know what you can handle and when you need to step back. Whether it's a social event, a volunteer responsibility, or a favor for a friend, it's okay to say no if you feel overwhelmed. Overcommitment can lead to fatigue and stress, which in turn accelerates aging. Setting boundaries and honoring your energy levels is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. You'll likely find that people understand your constraints. In fact, this honesty and self-awareness can improve your relationships and free up mental space for the activities and people who truly matter in your life. just as you might celebrate a major life milestone, like a retirement party or a 50th wedding anniversary. Don't forget the power of celebrating small wins. Maybe you did your morning stretch routine every day this week. Perhaps you made a new friend at a community center. By acknowledging these modest achievements, you foster a sense of progress and positivity. This mindset counters the stressful notion that nothing ever changes, or that it's too late for me. In truth, each day brings opportunities for improvement and joy. Recognizing them can infuse your life with motivation, resilience, and a more youthful spirit. As we age, we can sometimes become critical of ourselves, particularly if our health isn't what it used to be, or we can't do activities we once enjoyed. Extending compassion to yourself is essential. Speak to yourself in the same gentle, supportive tone you would use with a dear friend. Equally important is showing compassion to others, even when they're difficult. Offering kindness instead of judgment reduces stress by fostering positive interactions. Compassion can break down barriers, strengthen bonds, and encourage a collaborative, supportive environment. A far cry from the tension and hostility that fuels stress and speed up aging. It sometimes tempts us to close ourselves off from new ideas, technologies, or social trends. However, staying curious and open-minded can reduce stress by keeping us mentally engaged and adaptable. Whether it's learning how to use a new smartphone, app, or understanding your grandchild's latest hobby, your willingness to explore unfamiliar territory can spark mental freshness. Curiosity wards off stagnant thinking, which can breed stress when faced with a rapidly changing world. Adopting an open-minded approach not only helps you stay connected with younger generations, but also fortifies your brain's adaptability, contributing to a slower, more graceful aging process. Time spent in nature has a grounding, rejuvenating effect on both mind and body. Even a simple walk in a local park or sitting beneath a tree can lower stress hormones and quiet racing thoughts. Observing natural beauty, birds, flowers, flowing water, helps us recenter and gain perspective, often reminding us of life's bigger picture. Fresh air and sunshine supply vital energy, while the rhythmic sounds of nature can have a meditative effect. For older adults, safe and gentle outdoor activities can be an excellent way to stay active, reduce stress, and promote a youthful sense of wonder and well-being. Connecting with people of different ages, especially the younger generation, can offer unexpected health benefits. Teaching them skills or sharing life lessons fosters a sense of purpose and pride that counters stress. In turn, younger people might introduce you to fresh ideas, helping you stay vibrant and engaged. Intergenerational relationships can break down stereotypes and reduce loneliness, both of which contribute to stress. If you have grandchildren, nieces, or nephews, consider arranging regular visits or virtual calls. If not, community organizations often sponsor meetups or programs that pair older mentors with younger participants, creating fulfilling bonds for everyone involved. Financial worries are a prime source of stress for older adults and can accelerate aging when left unaddressed. The key is not necessarily to have a massive nest egg, but to have a plan and realistic expectations. Budgeting, downsizing, or seeking professional financial advice can bring peace of mind. Consider part-time work or turning a hobby into a small income stream if it's feasible and enjoyable. Feeling in control of your finances relieves stress and frees mental energy for more positive pursuits. By dealing proactively with money matters, you help safeguard both your psychological well-being and your physical health. Self-help methods are invaluable, but sometimes chronic stress may require additional support. If you're feeling consistently overwhelmed, depressed, or anxious, don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional. Therapists, counselors, or psychiatrists are trained to provide coping strategies, emotional support, and, if needed, medication options. There's no shame in seeking help. In fact, it's a sign of wisdom and courage. The same applies to physical health professionals for any unexplained aches or consistent pain. Addressing these issues early can prevent them from escalating, ultimately preserving your energy for the things in life you truly want to enjoy. We've covered a wealth of information here, from stress reduction techniques and healthy eating, to emotional resilience and lifelong learning. The overarching message is that 90% of people age faster not merely because of genes or time passing, but because of chronic, unmanaged stress. By practicing mindfulness, nurturing positive relationships, engaging in physical activity, and taking care of your emotional well-being, you can gain the upper hand. The beauty of adopting these habits is that they benefit not only your body, but also your sense of wisdom, grace, and connection to others. Instead of viewing aging as a downward slope, see it as an evolving journey, one you can shape with awareness and intention. Aging is inevitable, but how you age is largely up to you. By understanding that stress is a major accelerant of aging, you empower yourself to make meaningful, positive changes. Embrace daily habits that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Keep learning, stay active, and maintain connections with loved ones. Celebrate small wins, practice gratitude, and let go of burdens that no longer serve you. Each day provides an opportunity to cultivate wisdom, to share your unique gifts, and to enjoy life's simple pleasures. May this guidance illuminate your path toward greater vitality, resilience, and fulfillment in the wonderful years ahead. Here's to aging gracefully and truly living well.